Welcome everyone. We're back here in the world of interviews. I'm Zane, and today we have a special guest. It's Drake. Please, big applause for Drake.
Hello, I'm Drake Eclipse.
So, how are you, Drake?
I'm doing fine. Bit hot outside, but that's about it. Very.
Very, yeah, that's normal. Just some questions. That's all, okay? So, first question is very simple. How long have you been here?
I've been in the Amino for maybe a little bit over a week.
For a week, okay. That's you're a little newcomer yet.
Yes.
So, you have already do you already know something that you like about Duelist Amino?
I like how creative the community is. It's always fun to see whenever a community gets very active in their artistic natures, RPing and drawing and stuff.
We have a lot of talented people in here who draw. Like Tog is one of the best artists here. There's also other creative people. Yeah, so how did you get here in Duelist Amino? How do you find this amazing Amino that you are in now?
I was just looking for a Yu-Gi-Oh based place, that way I can share some of my drawings and maybe get some deck tips. And I found a lot more from that.
Yeah, well, we're glad to have you here then. So, what's your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh era and why?
My favorite has to be 5Ds. Because...
Oh, that's my favorite as well. I love 5Ds.
Because going from GX, it was all very, lighthearted, and, it was 90% of the time, they were joking around. But in 5Ds, it touched on a lot more of a darker subject matter, and it was just kind of a sudden change of pace.
Yeah, the Darksiders make 5Ds is the new game changers to the Yu-Gi-Oh franchise.
And it focused a lot on dragons.
Yeah, Duel Monsters and GX were just happy things, and now Yu-Gi-Oh kicked in something really new. And this is what I liked as well, is how it changed to lovey-dovey to seriousness. So, since when do you know Yu-Gi-Oh specifically?
I've known Yu-Gi-Oh since pretty much my birth. I grew up with it 90% of my life. My sister got into it when I was 3.
I see, so it's childhood for you.
It's always been.
Pretty much. Yeah, it's not most likely for me, but I've watched a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh, Duel Monsters, 5Ds as well, and when I got back from school. So, then we're gonna say, how about your playstyle of Yu-Gi-Oh? What kind of types of monsters do you like the most?
I kind of, in the way my friends have kind of put it, most of my decks are Swiss Army knives, basically, where they have strategies for different things. But one of my things that my friends have always noticed is that I'm kind of I play with my opponents whenever I battled. Whenever I feel it's just a lighthearted fight, I'll tend to poke at single opponents and just kind of go nee.
So you try to manipulate them for baiting certain cards like Flash Awesome or Ghost Ogre baits? Is that what you're looking for? Yeah.
In my dragon deck, one of the main things that I like using is Starlight Road and counter effects like that.
I see, yeah, that's a very good strategy. So, how about we go to the audience section? So now the audience can answer questions to you, and I will talk them to you out loudly, and you answer them. So go on, if you have any questions about Yu-Gi-Oh, about this Amino, just ask Drake here, he's open for everything. So while the others are asking questions, what's your most favorite archetype of Yu-Gi-Oh?
type has to be the numbers.
Number
I collect them. I've got one of every type monster that I have been able to get my hands on so far. I think last time I counted, I had 170 in total,
Numbers?
counting duplicates. Yes.
Wow. I mean, I don't really like. Sorry, little cough there. I don't really buy so much Yu-Gi-Oh cards right now, because yeah, money and bills is another thing. But last year I had like a ton of Yu-Gi-Oh cards when I was a child. So, what kind of do you play like in real life or on online platforms?
Whenever I do battle like in real life, it's whenever my friends are over. Because currently I live in a place where none of my friends live.
Yeah, great. So we have a question from Kiki Love. She asks you, what is your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card?
My favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card has to be my Red Eyes Black Dragon. I have one that's a first edition original artwork that was a mainstay of my main deck back when me and my sister dueled as kids.
How did you get that? That first edition with the original artwork? How do you get that?
Well, it was mainly a gift from her, because when she got me into the game, she built me a deck. She built me a very starter deck, like a very basic starter deck.
So you
and
hold on to it like
me the
a precious treasure. Wow.
Now that I actually have no contact with her anymore, it's kind of
like a reminder of her.
My Blue Eyes and my Chaos Emperor, which yes, that's a banned card, but it's family to me.
I see. Okay, that's very cool. So keep asking questions, dear audience. You can ask as many questions as you want. So if you could identify with yourself with any like Yu-Gi-Oh character, who would it be?
Strangely enough, Jaden.
Jaden? Okay, why that?
Because he's got a very positive outlook. He sees hearts in every card.
I see, okay. Oh, we got another question from Liam. Thanks, Liam. He asks you, what's the biggest surprise you've revealed to an opponent in a duelist? Like, as example, a trap cards, monster effects, etc. Like, something that shook the opponents to surrendering, like, almost, or something else, I don't know.
This is actually a card that I use in my Dragon deck actively because it's such an evil move. I have a combo of the White Stone of Legend, a level 1 light type with only 100 attack points, and Photon Current.
Photon Current is a spell card which raises the attack of a light monsters to 2000, isn't it?
It's a trap card that whenever an opponent attacks a light type monster on your side of the field, your light type gains the attack points of the attacking monster.
Oh, I see. So it actually it's a kamikaze monster, mostly it destroys when you have a light type which is higher, like has like 100 attack or more. It can destroy the monster already.
Yes.
I mean, then it's gonna be shifted.
The main effect that I had that happened with that one day was I was battling a friend and he had Dark Cyber End Dragon or Malefic Cyber End Dragon on the field. And he had raised it to, I think it was 10,000 by using the effect of Megamorph.
Yeah, okay.
And so when he attacked it, he thought it was just a very basic, like, oh, here's a meat shield.
I see.
But it then vaporized his monster and he's just like, well, I forfeit.
So we reached 10 minutes, that means we gotta go out of the audience section. Thank you very much for submitting your questions, but now we gotta move on to mine. So, what's like your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh character from any era?
I have to say Crow from 5Ds.
Crow. 5Ds, like, Blackwing user.
Yes.
Why so?
Because he was always the down and out character that he grew up kind of alone, but he found friends in his cards, and he's always kind of like believed in them.
Yeah, he's a very cool character as well. I love him very much. And so, let's see. What do you think about the new Master Rule 4, aka Link summoning? What is your opinion about Links and the Master Rule 4?
I'm okay with the Link's monsters themselves, but the way the field plays just kind of annoys me. I don't like the fact that whenever a Link monster points, that's the only place you can summon a Xyz monster, like free or Synchro monster.
I mean, like, the whole playstyle just got crippled into something else. Everyone had to get used to it.
That's why when
everyone has to get used to it, and like Pendulum users thought that it would cripple them, but it's not. That's not actually the fact. They still can use, like, when like Pendulums go to the extra deck when they destroy it, and they feel that they can only summon things that point to the Link monster, but that's not true because they're still main deck monsters. So they can still summon a bunch of Pendulums, though, of Master Rule 4, because they still count as main deck monsters, although they go to the extra deck when they destroy. And also I had also some trouble with like Link summoning. Everyone said like that's not how you play the game right now, and I got so mad sometimes. But yeah. So you prefer more like the Master Rule 3, 2, or 1?
I prefer the Pendulum Age because it's a little bit more free-flowing. You still have full access to your field.
Yeah.
Now the Pendulum monsters make it so that way you can actually fill those fields easier.
Yeah. So what's your opinion about the new monster type, the Cybers?
The new Cyber monsters?
No, like, I mean, the Link's came. It introduced the Cybers monster type. What do you think of the Cybers?
I haven't really worked out a good way to flow with them yet, but they'll have their perks, they'll have their uses, and it seems like maybe if you pair them with a good machine deck, you might be able to get a good effect to them.
Yeah, I see. I mean, the Cybers get a lot of support every now and then. New archetype gets released, new support, new monsters, spell cards, you name it, and it continually grows. Have you watched Reigns?
I have not yet.
Not yet. Are you planning to?
Yes. At the moment, I'm currently rewatching some of the earlier seasons. I just reached the Mech Lord arc of 5Ds.
Mech Lord 5, yeah, I see. Okay, that's great. Right, my absolute favorite is like the Immortal, the Earthbound Immortals. Fight, yeah. How do you like 5Ds? Like, who's like your favorite Earthbound Immortal?
My favorite of the Earthbounds has to be, let's see, what was his name? The main one owned by, spoilers, Goodwin.
Goodwin, I see.
Earthbound Immortal Iriruska. I have no clue how to pronounce that. I've got all of them right here in my hand.
I mean, like, they're visualized by some, like, real-life animals. Because there's a monkey, a whale, and some other things.
They're all based off of the Nazca lines. Iriruska being the condor, the hummingbird, the whale, the lizard, the spider, monkey, and giant.
Yeah, I see. So, let's see what we can... It's called... Alright, is all my questions I have. I thank you that you had find the time for this interview, Drake.
Thank you so much for interviewing me. This was a lot more fun than I thought. I'm not a nervous wreck.
Yeah, see, it was totally easy. So, thanks for you guys tuning here in World of Interviews. And if you want more content of this, if you want to watch more World of Interviews, subscribe, like, and comment down below. And if you're into Yu-Gi-Oh, download the Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist Amino app. We got just an app now. You don't have to download Amino for it. And you can join us, talk, discuss things. We have a great community here. And so we see you next time. Bye.
Bye.